Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name's Alad for Set Play Gaming. This is the EAFC 24 Colchester United Road to Glory career mode with Owen Coyle episode 14. When I last left you, we have lost 3 on the bounce, and we begin today's episode with a game away at Salford, hoping to turn that frown upside down. We then have a week later a match at home against one of the best teams in the division, against Stockport County. We will finish today's episode with a match away at Wrexham as we jump into February 2024. Let's get behind the boys and hopefully we can start picking up some points. Alright, so we promised we'd try to go for it, and we're going with a 5-2-1-2 today. Edwards drops to the bench, and you can see there that we're going to be relying a lot on Jay running in between those two strikers, which is today Tom Hopper and Samson Tovide. And we begin with the opening 17 minutes. You can see here the ball's won back by Luke Bolton, who proved quite a handful for us this afternoon, and Hendry ends up blasting it near post. He should be doing better from there, shouldn't he? A chance there for the home side. Playing in the snow today as well. Some late winter snow in January. Good interception by Egbo, and then he's basically hacked down by Luke Garbett. And he stays down, unfortunately. This is not good news for us. Garbett's going to be pulled back here for an aggressive tackle. You can actually see Egbo's actually up on his feet and he's saying, hey, what about that tackle? And play goes on, and we approaching 30 minutes. Good interception by Mingy into Tovide. Quick interplay here. Jay gets a lucky deflection and runs with it into the box. Goes for the near post shot. But maybe the conditions played a part in that, because he didn't make a good connection. From there, I'm not sure why he's hitting it with his left foot. But you can see there, Coyle's like, nope, you're better than that. I know you're better than that. You should be doing better than that. And Egbo can't continue, so Will Greenidge is coming on for him. And we'll have to see what that is after the game. Long ball forward. Great knockdown. The two big men combining, and here's Samson Tovide into the box. Pushed away by the goalie just before half time. That's kind of what we're looking for when we play the 5-2-1-2. Either big man, little man, or just two big men. And try and use our physicality. And there is a fantastic header and a good save by Kearns as he makes the stop. And we go into the second half. It's 0-0. Finding life a little bit difficult to score, and that's been one of the problems we've had. Hopper into the box here just before the 50th minute. His shot blocked, and Salford can get the ball away, get the ball clear. I'm just hoping really that Salford do not score against us here. And here's Bolton. It's a good tackle from Kelleher, and he's going to get up again here, win the ball back. And here's Mingy, chance for us to break. That's 5 minutes before the hour. Here comes Salford City. Back on the counter-attack. McLennan takes it wide past Diondolo. Cuts back inside into Mallon. Stevie Mallon looking to pick out a pass into Hendry. And it's blocked. And now we can clear it. And an hour played. Still no goals. 61 minutes. Dallison to Diondolo. Long pass, and then a header down into the path of Tom Hopper. Great chance here, hits the post. So unlucky, so unlucky. Tovide trying to get it onto his left, and he ends up getting tackled. Highlights galore in this game. Here comes McElhaney into Hendry. Hendry back to McElhaney. And then he gets a lucky deflection. It comes through to Bolton, and he smashes it into the back of the net. We had trouble with dealing with Luke Bolton down that right-hand side. He really caused a lot of problems. This time round, he comes inside, and Keller had pushed up to deal with the danger, leaving a space between Lawrence and Dallison, and that allows Bolton to score. And Salford have the 1-0 lead. Now we've got to get back into it. Tovide. Oh, good save, and it's knocked away. Salford can't quite get this clear. Taylor into Miranda. Miranda, great footwork in the box. He's going to pull this back. There's Taylor off the bottom of the post. And he's brought down by Traore, which means it's a penalty. Some good work, some good pressure. Just 13 minutes to go. There it is. Upends him in the box. Definite penalty. And they're going to make a substitution here, bringing on Elliot Watt with 12 minutes left. And it is the job of Cameron McGeehan from the penalty spot, and he scores to make it 1-1. No more really than we deserve after striking the post twice. And I feel like we've given just as much as we've got really in this game. So I think this is a fair score. Is there an opportunity for us to go on and win the game? Well, Bolton just basically ran past Kelleher like he wasn't there, and a golden opportunity to win. Out comes Goodman, sliding on the snow, and across comes Yandolo, jumps on the goalie. The goalie's like, we've still got stuff to do, and pushes him away. This is a great save. Out he comes, makes himself look big, and that would prove to be an influential save really, as we pick up a point here on the road against Salford. It's a 1-1 draw. Some more bad news here for Owen Coyle. Mandela Egbo joins Noah Chilvers and Connor Hall on the injured list with a broken toe. All three players here have a broken toe. It'd be nice to get some variation here on the injuries, EA. Not just broken toes all over the place. And up against Stockport County here at home, Louis Barry has 18 goals this season. So we're going to have a hard time stopping him. You can see here, opening 8 minutes, we have Kelleher, Dallison and Lawrence as the centre-backs. And also Bandera here making the tackle, but then Alof with the interception sets it up. Powell with the shot and a good save by the goalie. That was 8 minutes in. We just try and catch them on the break if we can. Some nice 1-2s here, and Edwards down the left hand side, coming back the other way. Taylor with a header down and a good save by the goalkeeper as Horsfall gets it clear. We're under no illusions that this was going to be a difficult game, especially against the league leaders. Powell was a threat from this left hand side as he cuts in, finds Barry with the shot and a good save. And then it's tried to chip it away. Alof gets it back into the box. A header down by Johnson. Another save by Goodman. It's a good job we've got him on loan. And then 20 minutes in, Dallison here takes an extra touch. Alof gets in, wins the ball back, plays it into Barry. Barry plays it into Cody Johnson, and Cody Johnson smashes it in. Dallison there at fault for messing around with the ball, and his mistake leads to Stockport's opening goal. It's a nice piece of play as Kelleher's out of position and Johnson smashes it in. You can see here just past the penalty spot. Not really any chance there for Goodman to save that. And then 10 minutes later, Alof back in, runs between Dallison and Kelleher, tries to dink it into the top corner, and he's close there, isn't he? All we can do is, like I said, is try and get them on the counter, but chances are few and far between. Alof again, running through. This time Kelleher makes a great interception to stop him, and now a chance for us to break on the counter-attack. Matt J controls the ball, holds on well, slips it in to Taylor, and a great chance here for Joe Taylor. Away at the races, slides it, tries to slide it past the goalkeeper, but out comes the goalie and makes a good save. And then Stockport on the counter-attack, down this left-hand side, Alof again, past Dallison, hits it, good save, and then Kelleher tries to bring it under control. He loses it, and it falls to Cody Johnson kindly, and he says thank you very much. Two mistakes by the defenders, one by Kelleher, one by Dallison. You'll see it here. It's kind of like I've pressed square to clear it, the shoot button to clear it, but instead of doing an auto clearance, he's tried to control it. And that's put us into a whole heap of trouble. Into stoppage time, it's played in. Alof just about, Goodman coming out, just about getting to it. And that is half time. Breakneck speed. Stockport are playing. and we're just not able to compete with that. Jay here down the left, can he get a good cross in? Plays it in, Edwards into Tolvide. Tolvide tries for a near post placement shot, and it ends up going wide. Well intercepted by Marshall Miranda into Tolvide. Tolvide accelerates into the box, gets into the box, a fair shot. Had lots of power but not the accuracy. May have been better off checking back and trying to play in one of the other players there. Taylor down the right hand side, trying to get the ball into the box. Gets it in, it's headed down. Marshall Miranda with a lucky deflection, just tried to place it past the goalie. The goalkeeper is in unstoppable form. And then Stockport County, 68 minutes. It's flicked on. A loaf with a half volley. Good save by Goodman. But then Nick Powell on the end of that to volley that in. Unfortunate really for Goodman, because I think he's played well today. You know, certainly what we expect from the goalkeeper is to play well, and he's been playing well. The scoreline is not a reflection on his ability at all. It's more or less a case of, you know, we haven't got the best defenders, and missing our best right back, missing our captain, and things have basically, you know, come to a head. Jay should have scored that on 88 minutes just to give us something to cheer about. But this is a convincing 3-0 win for the league leaders as we fall here at home. Very unfortunate. And so, with the defeat to Stockport, you can see they are 2 points clear of Bradford, who are in second. Wimbledon in third in that auto promotion spot. And in the playoffs, Forest Green, Swindon, Notts County and Salford. Gillingham just outside of those. We're dropping into mid-table. MK Dons, Wrexham, Mansfield, Newport County, Barrow. And we find ourselves all the way down in 14th. With 14 draws, 8 losses, 8 wins. Still not bad. We're somewhere in the mix of where we need to be. Morecambe, Walsall, Crewe in the bottom half. And then bottom 4, you can see Tranmere, Accrington, Crawley Town and Harrogate prop up the table with just 3 wins all season. Now we have received a report back from India, of all places. You'll remember that we actually had Owen Coyle over in India. He was managing in India, and our scout Matthew Finley recommended a striker right midfielder, Connor Shields, 26 years old, from Chennai. We've been looking for somebody that's going to be able to sort of push down that right flank and just basically swing crosses in, or alternatively just go up front. I wouldn't say he's physically, you know, he's not a physical target player, but he is somebody that's capable of playing up front as a getting behind striker, as well as somebody that can play on the right side of midfield. And he's got experience. We know a little bit about this guy. 61 I think, or 62 on crossing, so not the world's worst when it comes to that. 74 acceleration, 74 agility and 77 speed and 74 stamina, so some nice physicals there to play around with. We're going to be training him as a right winger for now, but like I said, it is fairly flexible as far as what he can do. It'd be interesting to see how he gets on, because he's going to be named as a starting player here as we take on Wrexham, looking to avoid a bit of a slip that we fell into over the last 5 games. Alright, so the pressure is on Owen Coyle, and of course 4 losses in 5 games. Maybe they'll start calling for his head. Not before, of course, the debutant Connor Shields in today for his first game. Opening 4 minutes. Taylor with a bit of pressure on Boyle. Plays in the debutant. Here he is. Sprints away from Tozer into the box. Chips it over Lainton, and out comes Lainton. Brings him down. The referee says, I'm not having any of that. Rob Lainton goes in the book there for that. And Connor Shields, having won the penalty, it's going to be Taylor to take it, and he sends him the wrong way. What a start. And I guess one of the good things that we've got about having Shields on the right is that he is going to be able to just run in from that right hand side as a striker. But if we need him to sort of drift wide and swing balls in, like I said, 62 crossings, pretty good for League 2. And we'll be hoping that he does some more of that. Chance for us to break here on 27 minutes. Sucked up a lot of pressure after scoring the penalty. We end up sending a ball into Edwards, and Edwards is going to play this through. And look at this, Joe Taylor onto the end of it, one touch, bing, into the top corner. What a finish from Joe Taylor. And the media and press have been all about Connor Shields and what kind of an impact he would make. And it's our loan signing, Joe Taylor, with an absolutely wonderful take. Make no mistake about it, with the pressure on him, just that one touch and then lifts it into that top corner. That is a sublime finish. And look at Owen Coyle, he says, yes, get in there. Talk about relieve the pressure at the right time. So 5 minutes before the half-time break, and Palmer into the box, low shot, saved by Goodman, and not enough time there to take a touch, so he just whacks it away. 42 minutes in, Davies into the box, he gets round Lawrence and then pings a near post shot. It's a waste in the end from Davies. But yeah, we have lost 4 matches from 5. One of those, of course, is the League 2 trophy match to Fleetwood, which was last episode. So all the pressure on us here, and this is not an easy game. McLennan, 67 minutes in, down this left-hand side. Great win from Bandera. He tries to play it up. It's headed back in. Jones into Palmer, and Palmer's first time shot off the post goes in, and suddenly Wrexham have a chance now to get back into this game. Just that one moment of weakness, and that is a superb finish from Palmer, you've got to say. Just not... Kelleher's not quick enough to him, neither's Iandolo, and that's a really quick finish. That kind of lifted our spirits just a little bit. Shields here holding onto the ball because we wanted to make sure that we win today's game. Great ball through, and here's Shields. Great chance, and Shields tries to place that. He does try to do the right thing there, trying to place it past the goalie rather than lash at it, and just a bit unfortunate. Tolvide here on this left-hand side. Back to Tolvide, into Edwards, and a good save by Langton. Just basically keeping Wrexham alive here. We had the better of the second half chances, you can see from these highlights. It's clipped up there. Great strength from Tolvide. Holds on to the ball. And then Edwards going to ping this in. And here's Reed. Great chance, and another good save as Langton parries it away from the corner kick. It's swung in. McGeehan. Kelleher's header off the top of the crossbar. And you know, you're going to look at the scoreline, it's 2-1, and you think, wow, we really lucky to get away with a 2-1 win, but we were actually putting a lot of pressure on them in this second half, and I'd like to think that our first half performance warranted our lead. Taylor with the 2 goals, even though Shields didn't score, he definitely had a part to play in that first goal, and he looked very lively on that right-hand side. Hopefully more to come from him, and a little bit of pressure lift off from Owen Coyle there. Alright, that's it from me today. I apologise, this one's a little bit longer than normal, simply because we had the league table to show you, as well as the new signing. When we come back in a couple of days, we're going to be playing Harrogate, Walsall and Grimsby as we work through February's fixtures. Hopefully we have a turn of fortunes now and try and turn the team around. If you're enjoying this series, please consider watching something else from the playlist, and of course subscribing. My name is Alad for Set Play Gaming. See you guys soon.